Hi guys, me again. So it's, what day are we on today? It's Tuesday today, and the roofers were supposed to be coming back to fix my roof again, but they haven't turned up, and I've been waiting in all day for them, and they said they would come back today, and they haven't. So I've had a really productive day, and I'm glad I haven't wasted it. I had planned today to go to the allotment. I've got sewing to do, but I'm waiting on some more fabric, so I couldn't do that until it's arrived. There's been delays with that. So yeah, I was going to go to the allotment, but because of the roofers coming, they never give me a time. I'm lucky I got a day really, because usually they just turn up. And so I didn't want to miss them. I wanted to know they'd been here. I wanted to give them the right spot on the ceiling, where to go and look. So I found other jobs to do today. Now, I haven't got it on now, but when I'm in the house, I wear lots of layers anyway, but it's absolutely freezing these past couple of days. So I have been wearing my dressing gown. I have like an Oodie thing that my sister bought me years ago. I've had it, or at least 6 years, 7 years? Yeah, about 7 years now I've had it. And it's a bit like a fluffy nightie with a hood on it. But yeah, my sister bought it, and I usually wear that around the house, but I've washed that, so that's drying. So I've got my dressing gown on. I won't put that on and scare you guys. But yeah, I will not put my heating on at the moment. I will when my son's here and if he is cold, but otherwise the heating stays off. And so far, what have I used? £8.43. Is that right? Yeah, £8.43. So I've still got 57p left to use today, so I'll use that later. I'll save it later, so if my son comes home from school and he's cold, we can put it on. But literally, I've been putting it on for half an hour in the morning. I do one sink of washing up a day, and I put it on for maybe half an hour in the evening. Maybe a bit longer if we have a shower. We haven't been having baths because my hot water is gas. The gas heats the hot water from the boiler. So don't have a bath, we have a shower, and literally in, wash, out. Yeah, so if that's, I like the flat being a little bit warm for that, so I'll put the heating on as well. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing. At night time we have lots of blankets, hot water bottles. My hot water bottles, I love them. This is my son. My son has the long little bunny one, and I have this little fluffy one. I think I got this from Asda for like a £5. Yeah, so hot water bottles, been using hot water bottles. And then electricity, I have gone over. I have spent £9.77 on electric so far, so I'm £1.77 over at the moment. Maybe a 77p over. Anyway, I'm not sticking to £1 a day with that. I've been on my computer a lot doing videos and uploading and editing for YouTube, and I've also been doing a lot of sewing work. So yeah, they use electricity. But at night, last night we didn't have the TV on at all. I'm really trying to cut TV time down because I think TV uses so much electricity, so we don't have it on that often. If we do, I don't mind my son having it on for an hour or so if he wants to play games or something like that. So yeah, I do that. We tend to watch it more on the weekend. But cutting TV time down. And then the other night we got a text message we've got a group text message on WhatsApp, a group for the street, and somebody said it was in support of Ukraine and showing we support them or thinking about them, and everybody was going to turn their electricity off at 7 o'clock. and just light a candle. So that's what we did, and my son really enjoyed it. I lit loads of candles, it was beautiful, and we had no electricity on, no lights, no telly, nothing like that. And yeah, he really enjoyed it, and we stayed like that until he went to bed. I'm hoping to have a couple more nights like that. But we don't use that much electricity at night anyway, apart from the TV. If we're in one room, we have one light on, one bulb. So I usually tend to have the main light on, and not the little lamps. I don't have lamps everywhere. I have lamps, but they're not on. So yeah, one light per room if we're in there. And we tend to be in the room together. But what I've also done is, in my kitchen I've got one of these strip lights, and I know they're crazy expensive. I've got a wall light over there behind me, but what I've done is I've got these like battery operated spotlights. So if I want to come in and it's dark in here, I've got two here, and I just put these on to make a cup of tea for myself or my son. Yeah, I just come in, turn the spotlights on, and that's saving me turn that on. I've also got a torch, so if my son wants to go to the toilet, or we want to go to the toilet, instead of putting the hallway light on, because I've got like 3 bulbs in the hallway light, I just use a torch. Yeah, I know it seems like such a faff, but I'm doing it and I don't care. If you guys want to put lights on, put lights on, but this is just one way that I'm not getting stressed about the rising costs, because I know, well, really, I don't have to turn the light on. I can keep my electricity bill low, and it's getting lighter. It's, you know, if this was us going into winter now, I would be absolutely panicking, but I'm not panicking as much because soon the heating will be going off, and we won't need to put the lights on because it's getting lighter, and hopefully then by winter the prices will have come down again a little bit, I'm hoping, or I would have saved enough by not using it in the summer, spring and summer, to have enough to last me through autumn and winter. That's the plan anyway. Right, what I've got going on here is I've got some mint, and I got this mint plant in one of my Too Good To Go boxes, and it looked like it was on its last legs, and I've been looking after it, and I've been watering it, and I've kept it nice and warm, and I put it in a sunny window, and it's absolutely loved it. So today I've had my first cutting off it. You look at all these, look at that beautiful green. That's all new growth. So when it gets a bit warmer, I will plant this outside in a pot, because mint does get very invasive, and if you plant it in the ground, it'll take over everywhere. So yeah, plant it in a pot outside. So I've got these leaves, and I've just picked a few, and I've got my little goody-hoo tea strainer, and I'm gonna stuff all these lovely mint leaves in here and make a nice cup of tea. Put it on the side of my cup, add some water. There we go. What I'm thinking of doing next is buying a flask, so I can boil my kettle once, fill the flask up, and then I'm boiling the kettle less and less for tea and stuff. I looked at Asda, and their mint tea bags, I think for 40 mint tea bags is £1.04, which is not bad at all, but I don't have to pay that because I've got my own mint. And then I can use that £1.04 to buy myself 4 tins of baked beans, or however, you know, I can buy food that's going to fill me up a lot better than mint tea. So that's how I'm looking at it. Yeah, I've been on like a money saving mission today, I think. I've sorted all my cupboards out, I've sorted my freezers out. Tomorrow is Asda delivery, so I will do my shopping list tonight So I just wanted to go through the cupboard, see what I haven't got and see what I have got and what I need to get. Yeah, I desperately now need to get these freezers down. I need to de-ice them and defrost them because this one is really frozen. So is that chest freezer. I don't think I've done them since I've had them, so that's how bad they need doing. And plus I want room for all my lovely veggies and all my lovely fruit that I'm growing, because I'm determined this year that I will be growing loads of food. I went at the allotment yesterday, did some digging and just looked around and realised how much space I have got this year to grow food. So I've got 2 full-size plots, kind of. They go in rods. One's a 10 rod plot and the other one is a 9 rod plot, so not as big but still loads of room. On my original plot I've split it into half, so one side is perennial stuff, herbs, fruit and my leeks and perennial veg like my kale and asparagus, rhubarb, and then the other side I would grow my veg that I grow every year. And it amazes me actually how much food I could grow on just that, half a plot every year, not including the other stuff. And this year I've got so much room. So yeah, that made me so happy. So I've been doing some more sowing today. I've been sowing some herbs, marjoram, sown a couple of flowers. Even though I said I wasn't going to, the flowers that I have, I've realised they do need a little bit of heat. So I put them in the propagator and hopefully, yeah, I'll have some flowers and some herbs. I've got some rough idea what I want to get from Asda, but I've not done the list yet because I've got 2 Too Good To Go bags to pick up tonight, and I will put them on the Asda grocery haul video tomorrow, but I'm a little bit annoyed. I got one to pick up at 3:45 and that one's from the bakery, and what I usually do is pick my son up and we go straight over there and pick it up at about between 3:45 and 4 o'clock. Those are the times to pick up. But I got a text message this morning to say that they changed the time from 1/2 to 2:45. Well, my son doesn't get out of school now until at least 25 to 3, and that's on a good day. So we'll never make it in time. So I'm hoping if I go there early, they will give it to me. I'm going to give them a ring in a minute and sort it out. So get those. I've got one from Morrison's coming and one from the bakery. So, can't wait to see what's in them. So I'm hoping this week's shopping bill will be teeny tiny because I need to eat stuff out the freezers. I'm hoping to get all the fruit and veg that I need from the Too Good To Go boxes. My prepping pantries are looking amazing. The only thing I'm desperate for is milk from Asda, so hopefully I'll get some milk, and I want a couple more bits to restock what we've used this week out of the prepping pantry, because my son is going on a school trip and they sent a message to say to go onto Group Ed and pay for it. It's this website you go on and they put all the monies there and you go on and you pay your money, and I think it's for school dinners and everything. There's just one place now, so you can just go there and you don't have to faff around with cash and pay. It's all there. It's brilliant. So I went on there, I went to pay it and they said, oh no, sorry, we made a mistake. We'll refund you the money and we've made a mistake, and then you go back on and pay the correct amount. Fine. So it was £95 and this is for 3 days and 2 nights, but technically they're there one evening a whole day and one morning. So they're there like a day and a half, and that was £95, crazy. But I want my son to experience it, so, you know, I paid it, done. And then they refunded me the money and they put it back up, and it turns out it's £144. So that's like £50 more. So my budget this month is a little bit stretched, and I just thought if I could cut my food shopping down, then that would be fine. That would be fine. And I can pay for the school trip, and that'll be it. Well, I've paid for it. So yeah, we have to eat. My grocery shop this month has to be teeny tiny because I just haven't got any more money. It's gone on the school trip. But you know, he started swimming this week with school, so they've got 2 weeks of swimming now, and that's free. It's completely free. So I'm very grateful for that. So swings and roundabouts, isn't it? But yeah, I want my son. I went on all the school trips, didn't enjoy them all, but my mum and dad, you know, gave me that opportunity. So I want my son to experience that as well. So if I have to have a teeny tiny food budget this month so he can go off on his trip, I will absolutely do that. We've been eating lots of meals out of the freezer. I do like batch cooking, and if I cook more, I'll dish it up and put it in the freezer and freeze that. So last night we had meatloaf. My son had meatloaf and potatoes and veg, and I had that apricot and walnut stuffing instead of meatloaf. So my son had the meatloaf, I had that. That was really nice. Sausages, gonna be in a lot of sausages. Yeah, but don't care. It won't be forever, will it? It won't be forever, you know, and that's what I'm trying to think. It won't always be this tough. I shouldn't say these things, should I? I really shouldn't say these things because, you know, things could get tougher, but and they have been really, really tough since last year, and now I'm seeing like maybe a little light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe, I'm hoping. Yeah, and then they're going to put all the bills up, aren't they? So my light's going to go out again. But never mind, I got through it, and I'll get through it again, and that's the thing, I've got to keep on looking at it. It won't always be this bad or this tough, and remember the good times. And summer's coming, yay, and warmer weather and brighter days and longer days, and oh, that's just enough to rise anybody's spirits, isn't it? Really is. And I can get my pizza oven out, and I can do loads of cooking outdoors on my stove, and go for walks and collect the wood, so I don't even have to buy the wood to cook the food. Ah, yeah, lovely. Right, so I'm going to stop waffling now and going on. And those are just some of the things that I've been doing to keep warm. So, lots of layers, hot water bottles, blankets, electric blankets on your bed. You know, if it goes too cold, go to bed early. You know, anything just to keep warm. Stay in one room. Just use one bulb of electricity. Use battery torches, battery lights, and yeah, take showers instead of baths. That will help with your water bill as well, because you won't use as much water. And literally in, out. It's too cold anyway to mess around, isn't it, at the moment? And because I've got no heating in my bathroom, there's no radiator or anything, so it's freezing. So just literally run in, shower, run out. Yeah, grow your own food, even if it's just one little pot of herbs. You know, it's gonna save you money. And that's what we need to be doing, saving money, isn't it? And swapping our ideas and helping each other out and stuff like that. So yeah, so if you've got any great money saving ideas, you've probably told me some before, but please keep on leaving your ideas in the comments, because you know there's new subscribers coming that haven't seen the old videos, so they'll be looking at all these money saving ideas as well. So yeah, we can all help each other out. So thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.